In this Edinburgh Instruments feature highlight, we will be focusing on the SC41 plate reader for use with our FS5 Spectrofluorometer. A microwell plate allows automatic measurements to be acquired, which will greatly reduce the overall experiment time as there is no need to manually exchange individual cuvettes. In the FS5 Spectrofluorometer, we can use the SC41 plate reader. It is compatible with standard and custom plate designs, offering up to 384 measurements to run automatically. Fluoracle will automatically recognize the sample module that is in place. In the software, the type of microwell plate being used can be entered, and the user can easily create new plate types by specifying the number of wells and the dimensions. In this example, we will be using a standard 96 well plate. From the signal rate screen, we can see a schematic of the well plate for setting up measurements. Clicking Remove Plate will open the loader and the microwell plate can be placed into its position. The same button can be clicked again to load the plate into the SC41. Using the schematic of the well plate, we can now move around from well to well by right-clicking on the specific well of interest. This will show us the live count rates from that sample, and this is useful for optimizing our measurement parameters. To select which wells are to be measured, left-clicking will highlight them blue, creating a well pattern. These well patterns can be saved and reloaded, which is useful for repeat experiments. In this example, 5 solutions were analysed containing a fluorophore at various concentrations. As such, wells A1 to A5 are selected to be measured and the signal rate screen is closed. Measurement conditions such as step size and dwell time are then set up in Fluoracle. Once the measurement has started, the emission spectrum from each sample will be measured in turn. When a well is being measured, it will turn to a white circle with a red outline, and after the measurement is complete, the circle will change to a blue square. This allows the user to keep track of the progress of their measurements. When all the measurements are complete, the well plate template will close and you are left with all the emission measurements. The SC41 plate reader uniquely allows microwell plate measurements of fluorescence and phosphorescence lifetimes. In this example, nanosecond lifetimes will be measured, meaning all the user needs to do is change the source from the xenon lamp to the pulsed diode laser in the signal rate screen. Once again, parameters can be checked by right-clicking from well to well. To measure lifetimes in the microwell plate, there is a plate option in the lifetime menu. Time range, channel number, and stop condition can all be set here. After clicking Start, the measurement of the fluorescence decay in each well will begin. We now have the emission and lifetime measurements from the 5 samples. The intensity of the emission is proportional to the concentration of the fluorophore in the sample. Since the same fluorophore is measured in all of the samples, the 5 lifetime measurements are identical. Using the SC41 steady state and time resolved measurements of multiple samples in microwell plates can be acquired automatically. Thank you for watching this Edinburgh Instruments highlight video on the SC41. To keep watching our other highlight videos, please subscribe.